Hello everybody, Toastmom here today, talking about something that I learned from Day 9 a while back. Now I have talked about this in previous videos a long time ago, but I think it still deserves a whole video on its own, because it's so important and so useful. And what I'm talking about is using other people's success to fuel your own success. Now that sounds really backwards, that sounds like something that isn't possible, but trust me, just hang with me for a second, it is, and it'll make sense after I explain it. Now what you need to do is picture a situation where you lose in something. It could be anything competitive. It could be a Halo match, it could be a race, it could be you seeing who could, I don't know, drink a glass of water faster. It could be anything. And you end up losing to one person or even multiple people. Now, the easy thing to do in that situation is to blame you losing on something and end up getting frustrated. And that ends up being very counterproductive because you're angry now, so you're less likely to push forward and keep on trying, and you're more likely to just give up on the spot, or at the very least, put less effort into what you're trying to do. Now, a lot of people realize that the anger is bad, and they try to take away the anger, but where they go wrong is they just try to push that emotion into the back of their mind and just stuff it away into a little box and throw it in a corner and try and not think about it. But that's wrong, because the emotion isn't the bad part, it's the anger that is the bad part, and how you frame that emotion and that feeling. So instead of framing that feeling that you get when you lose as an angry emotion that makes you mad and makes you complain, what you need to do is frame it as something positive. And instead of saying, oh, I lost, that guy's stupid, it was because of this, it was because of that, blah, 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 don't say that. Say, oh man, that's awesome that that guy won. That is super cool. And be proud that he won and performed well. And be happy about that. And say, man, that's so cool that he won, that I want to do that too. And now what you've done is changed that situation into something that you could get angry about for losing, and switched it into something that is positive and reinforcing, because you're happy about that guy winning, and you're like, oh man, that's super cool. If I would have won, I would have been happy too. Like, that's awesome that he did well and performed well, and I want to do that too. So it allows you to push forward and stay positive about what you're doing. Now, it can be hard to try and do this, and like most things, it ends up being a fairly slow conditioning process that you have to go through. But when you're playing your games or, doing whatever, something competitive, be aware of that. Be aware of that emotion that comes in the back of your mind. If you've trained yourself to sort of try to suppress that, or you've trained yourself to get angry at that, try and be conscious of how you react to it, so then you can react to it the positive way, and then you can improve from there, and eventually that will just become instinctual, and you won't even have to think about it. So anyways, there you guys have it. That is how to change someone else's success into fuel for your own success. But that is it for this one. If you liked it, you can leave a like or a comment, or you could subscribe, because I post new Halo videos every day. Anyways, thank you for watching. See you tomorrow. Bye.